Okay, now we're going to create two fins, and we're going to utilize this line here as the bottom of our fins. It's kind of nice, and you'll notice the same measurement that we're going to have for one of the length of the sides of the fin is the same as the length of what's going to be a fold here. So according to our directions, I need to come up 7.5 centimeters or 75 millimeters on this end of the piece of paper. So I'm going to take my ruler. I'm making sure I line up the bottom of my ruler here on that line. And I'm going to go up 7.5. Put a mark. And I'm going to come way over here and do the same thing. And I'll tell you why. We're going to come all the way over to the right, this line we created a while ago, and we're going to do the same thing. Because the height over here of the two fins, one is going to go here, another here, and our air scoop are all the same. So I'm going to eliminate some paper on the top here by just drawing a line, a dot, the 7.5 over here, and then connecting these two dots. And this can be a solid line coming all the way across. Oops. It's okay. I'm just going to start over again. If that happens, make sure you have a good eraser. I didn't follow my rules of keeping at least 3 fingers on my ruler. I'm going to do that. Press down and nice little line going across. Okay. Now that's going to be the height of our two fins and what will be our scoop eventually over here. Okay. So I have the length here of one of my fin bottoms. So I'm going to create another one from this line right here, which we created earlier. So go ahead and line up your ruler, making sure that that line is all set on that mark. I'm going to come over 7.5 and put a dot. Now the way that you can check and make sure that you've done the correct measurements is you add 7.5 plus 7.5 and you should get 15, of course, and as you can see, we're on there. Okay. And so I'm just going to do that same measurement up top here. I'm going to come up and I'm going to do first my 7.5 and then I'm going to put a mark at my 15. Okay. Now let's make a couple of squares. Let's connect these two marks that we just made, solid line. And then we're going to go ahead and do the same here. So we should have two 7.5 by 7.5 inch squares. Okay, so we're almost done with our fins. Notice that in your fins they're not triangles, so we're not going to be drawing a line from this vertex to this vertex, and same here. Instead, we're going to come over from the left, according to directions, 12 millimeters, which of course is 1.2 centimeters. So I'm going to do that first. I'm going to come over here. 1.2 centimeters. And then I'm going to do the same over here. I'm going to come over 1.2 centimeters. Put a dot. And then we're going to come up here at the bottom here on this middle line. And we're going to go up 1.2 centimeters here. Let's draw a nice little dashed line. Now, you should have drawn 3 nice little dots. And so now we're going to connect the dots here. Now you do create a couple of triangles here, and I just want you to do what we did over here and just remind yourself that you're not going to use these. And we got fin 1 and fin 2.